And it's just a reminder, this is the Rollin Deep Marathon featuring Rollin Deep participants. This is a 4-day marathon going on from today, which is December 28th, until the 31st. I might, have to roll into the new year a little bit, because we're ending it with a casual plain smoke along Lost Levels playthrough all the way to D4. So, yeah,
good
4-day
God.
marathon.
That after potentially Ocarina of Time glitches for me?
Well, if that happens, I'm replacing Super Mario Bros.
Alright, do you take care of the timer, or...?
Yeah, I'll take care of it, because OBS doesn't let me fucking crop it properly.
Okay, so I'll remove it. Just go with the game feed.
Well, I mean, you don't have to remove it, because I'm not going to capture it, so... But, yeah, do whatever.
3, 2, 1, Smurf!
Alright.
Yahoo!
I like how, half of my plans have backfired so far. Alright, I'm gonna have you control the timer. Wait a minute. I can't crop it properly, so I'll do it.
How does Banjo have a backlit Game Boy?
Backlit Game Boy. He's way ahead of his time, man.
I got my screen installed on my Game Boy Zero.
You got the screen installed. What else are you gonna put on there?
It's got a 3.5 inch fully functioning backlit LCD screen.
So we haven't started the timer. What's going on?
What's going on here, Joe D'Amelio?
What up? I'm good to go.
He already started it. So.
Wait, what? Really?
A good 30 seconds ago.
Well, you can add 230 after Spiral Mountain.
Let me
Well, okay, so in 100%, we had to collect all the honey. So that's what Xelna's doing out here in Spiral Mountain. He's collecting all the honeycomb collectibles. And in any percent run, you would skip that, or the honeycombless run, which is fuck, you'd skip that. He's collecting all the 6 honeycomb things that are out in Spiral Mountain. Timer's not starting because we just roll that deep.
I just started after, when I entered Grunty's lair.
Do you know around what time that is? Normally?
Like 2:30.
2:30.
2:25, 2:30.
Yeah, I was typing to Pidge in Discord. Of course, I distracted myself like an idiot.
Oh, nice. So, I don't know if Xelna knows how to roll deep with the bottle skip at the beginning here. No? That's a no? You can skip bottles.
It should be 2:30 now. At 8 rocks.
You skip bottles if you stand on a certain spot and peek cover.
Actually, wait a minute. And there we go.
And we're starting.
You definitely missed it. Got the bottles text.
Yeah, let's
240. Oh, whoa,
whoa, 2:30. Whoa, hold up.
back to 230.
Back to 2:30.
Whatever, I don't know. So right away, with the Furnace Fun glitch activated, as soon as he enters into Mumbo's mountain, he's going to have all the moves that he previously learned on his last file, which include the gold feathers, the eggs, and red feathers. So red feathers, gold feathers, and 2 eggs, because you want the refill at the beginning for learning them. So he has all the moves that you would normally learn from bottles, just by doing the Furnace Fun glitch in the mountain now. He's going to roll deep with what we call the termite skip, and that avoids having to give Mumbo 5 Mumbo tokens. which you would normally have to do to get one of the Jiggies on top of this mountain, because you're supposed to not be able to get up these slopes, which you're going to be seeing here soon. And outside of Mumbo's Mountain, there's another Jiggy that you're supposed to have the termite for, but he's going to do a skip there as well. So let's see how he rolls deep and gets this
Let's how bad
termite
this
skip.
is.
That is the first trick of the speed run.
Speed run.
Speed run. Yeah, that does.
Oh.
Woo! Yeah, okay, alright. There's two different like what he's doing there is he's hovering over the platforms. You can also just stay in Talon Trot and get this as well. I mean, that wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. He could have been stuck there for a lot longer.
Yeah, far honestly looks dumb.
So basically, on that slope there, you have a very small window where you can do another jump, get another jump off, and you have to do that successfully a few times in a row in order to get up that mountain that you just got up and get that Jiggy, because you're supposed to have the termite. So that's basically what's going on here in Mumbo's Mountain. Other than that, he's just, general movement and routing to get these Jiggies and notes in correct order. And remember that he doesn't have to go back to learn the moves that he normally would have in the older route when we didn't know about Furnace Fun. You'd have to go back up and talk to Bottles and get the move sets that you need to get. So he doesn't need to do that. He just needs to get all the Jiggies and the notes, because this is a 100% run, so you have to get all 100 notes. If you end up, for some odd reason, I don't know how this would happen, you end up dying on any of these levels, you lose all your note progress if you haven't hit 100 yet. If you hit 100 notes, you're fine. If you die, I guess, if you want to call it fine. But that's what happens, and so he's basically, every world has 100 notes, 10 Jiggies, and 2 honeycomb pieces that Xelna's going to have to be collecting in each world. There's 9 worlds altogether, and there's an additional 10 Jiggies out in Gruntilda's lair. So make that a total of 100 Jiggies, 900 notes, and I don't know the honeycomb pieces, but... So he did... With Congo there, you could have rolled deep as fuck and did a little side shot from the side there. He decided to just do the normal thing, which is fine. But on one of these things, you can get a little side shot. And that was deep as fuck. Stevie Bobo is exclusive, but he only shoots like 1A because he's pretty confident about that. So it's cool to watch him. 2 runs of this.
He's pretty confident in his gameplay.
He's so confident that he only shoots 1 egg there, and absolutely sure. So when he collected those Jiggies, so we'll see in a little bit here if Xelna rolls deep as fuck. And when he collects the 5th Jinjo, because when you collect 5 Jinjos, you get a Jiggy. Basically, what he can do is collect the Jiggy and jump in the water as he's collecting the Jiggy, and that'll cancel the dancing animation that he would have normally received. So if he can get that, he's rolling deep as fuck. We'll see if he gets it or not. That's what I'm looking at here. To see if he gets that or not. Other than that, he's pretty much good to go. He's got everything. But we'll see if he gets... And also, there's a little trick that you can do if you let go of the Z button just before landing in the water. You'll immediately drop down to the bottom of the water. Pretty sure you're going to be seeing that a few times in this run. And Xelna knows how to do that by releasing Z and right before landing in the water. There's some visual cues and stuff like that. Smasher explains it better and whatnot, so check that out. But you can drop down to the bottom of the water right after the talent shot. So. But just a fun fact. This is the first game I attempted to speed. This is what actually got me into speedrunning. as this game right here, and I was interested and got it really intrigued into speedrunning in 2010, and that's around the time I pretty much figured out that going fast in games is really cool to do. Let's see if Xelna got the jiggy thing. No, he just... Oh, he got in the water. Yeah, so by him jumping in the water, he didn't have to do the dance. Once you collect all 10 jiggies, there's a huge, like, fanfare at the end. And if you actually collect that jiggy in the water, you won't get that fanfare. It's much like when you're if you're one of Mumbo's creatures or whatever, you won't get that fanfare. So we got him trying to do the termite skip here. It's not going.
Well, let's close your eyes for.
So there's a really steep slope here on this mountain, and basically you have to do a massive jump at the end and followed by a there you go. He got it. Like, we're not even gonna say the try, but he got it. So that skips having to pay Mumbo the 5 Mumbo. It helps with the routing of the Mumbo tokens. He has 5 more or 4 or 5 more Mumbo tokens than he would normally have, and that's just generally faster because you get text from Mumbo saying that you have to get rid of the ant or the termite, whatever, the end there. So speedrunners just get around that. So that was Mumbo's Mountain, the easiest world. Now we start to step into more difficult parts of the run. Treasure Trove Cove is pretty hard to do optimally because you have a lot of flying. That's really difficult. Like, the flight movement is really hard to do. With the Furnace Fun moves, he's able to also open up Clanker's Cavern here, which you normally wouldn't have that spring jump. You'd have to get that in Treasure Trove Cove and then come back here. But with the Furnace Fun moves, that just immediately allows him to open up Clanker's Cavern there. So there's a few interesting tricks here in Treasure Trove Cove. Most of what I was explaining here was like the flight movement is if you're really, really good with the flight movement, you can pick up the notes without landing, you can pick up the jiggies without landing. Picking up any jiggies while in flight avoids the fanfare, so you want to do that at all, like in any situation that you can get in. Like, the fanfare of collecting jiggies is pretty slow, so the ways to avoid that is in flight, underwater, or in a transformation state, like the termite or whatever. You skip that. So here comes some of the flight movement coming up. Pretty intrigued to see what we're gonna how this is gonna go.
This swimming is already hard.
So normally you're actually supposed to drop down immediately in there. That gold piece. I guess Xelna wasn't feeling the talent shot drop there. Or collecting that Mumbo's tokens there. No! So here comes the flight. And trying to collect this note without landing, and then you want to go over to the chest and grab the jiggy without landing. Pull that off, I'll be pretty impressed.
Oh, what about that RPG?
Oh! Free! Free, free, free! So he did pull it off. That is pretty tricky to do. The note's more difficult, I want to say, than the jiggy. The jiggy, you just get underneath the chest, and you should be good. So he pulled it off there. If you don't pull it, you have to go back to the flight pad and set that all back up. So that's pretty cool that he pulled that off. I'm pretty proud of Xelna for that one. She's
That
collecting
rolled
these.
pretty deep.
It did roll pretty deep. So now he's continuing forward. The next big trick that's coming up is the crab. What is his name? Clipper the Clip?
Nipper.
Clippy? Clip? Nipper the Clip?
Nipper the nipple?
Nipple Clip? Clippy? What you have to do is sort of like get inside of him by dropping down and talon shot, and while the text comes up, you're kind of invulnerable-ish.
Love
And-
being inside of him.
You get inside Nipper, and optimally you won't get hurt there, and you can beat bomb him 3 times, as opposed to waiting for him to try to hit you a couple times with his claws, or what the fuck he's got there, pincers, or the fuck. So basically, Xelna's gonna attempt that, and you might get hit a few times attempting. That's fine, but it could get you at a low health. And this is a problem for some of the newer runners, because if they get screwed by this and then they end up dying, you're at what, 50 notes or something at this point, and then you die, and then it's fucked. That's no good. But we'll see what Xelna rolls out here. The little nipper, the nipple clip. Oh, he's doing things in a weird order. I don't do this. I thought he was going for nipple the nipple clips, but you're quiet on top of the light now. It's fine.
This is my exclusive route.
I definitely didn't do things in this order, but that's fine. So he's collecting that yellow Jinjo up there. He's gonna fall down. You have to get the honeycomb ring, which is right in the shark's way, and he's like do 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 do. Right, and so that going on.
Do 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 do.
So now he's going to nipple clipper nipple. And he is not going for the,
I don't know how to
skip.
do it.
I learned how to do that, and I don't know what's going on. We're just casualing it up. I was trying to divert me there for a second. It's like, look away for a second. What? So I guess one thing to note is he will be routing out Mumbo tokens, and he will be trying to get enough Mumbo tokens by the end of Clicklock Woods to have enough for the B. Also, he's, I want to say, taking intentional damage there so he can death warp at the end here. I'm pretty sure that's what that was going on there, not he's getting hit on an accident or anything like that. But yeah, I did learn how to do the nipple clip, the nipper nipple clip.
And it rolls pretty unfathomably deep.
Oh my god. How did that work?
Just let it happen. Okay, so what he did there was he shot a couple eggs into the bucket there, and it just so happened that he rolled it out first try because he's rolling that deep.
Very nice.
So instead of going down on that ledge where the bucket is, where normal casual people would do, he did it on the top ledge, and he managed to do it pretty well. Shout out to that. So here he's trying to fly around and collect this Jiggy without landing. We'll see if that happens. No, it didn't happen. So
Oops.
I already know. You're supposed to collect those 3 notes that he ended up landing on the spring pad, and then you're supposed to go up and collect the Jiggy, and you won't get the fanfare that Xelna's living it up with, and then
Sparking it up.
and then you also collect the Jiggy, the Jinjo, and you skip that fanfare, which he's also living it up with, and you fly over and get the honeycomb piece that he's gonna have to go swim up to.
Pretty good run so far. Confident in this one.
But at this point, he's basically wrapping up he's collecting all the rest of the notes, which I hope he got the ones from the chest, so you can get those or anything like that. And then he's heading into the sandcastle to finish it out, and he's going to death warp, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Which he will be death warping, hopefully, on this black crab in the sandcastle, and death warping before grabbing the Jiggy or anything like that. And then that'll be the end of Treasure Trove Cove, and he'll be heading on into Planker's Cavern to go fire that up. So.
That should be the whole level. Like, if I missed something, I don't understand. Yeah,
It
nine
looks like
Jiggy,
you
that sounds
got
good.
everything. Yeah, because the last one's in the sandcastle. And the last-
Sand castles in the sand.
You're good, Xelna. As long as you death warp properly.
Alright, got all the notes. Cool.
You got them all?
Yeah, he's good. He's good on this level world.
Just barely.
He's got to do a little death warp on the black crab here. We'll see about that.
Well, Death Warp Pipe?
So, ideally, you want a death warp on the last. So, as soon as you grab the Jiggy, you fall down and you hit the black crab. And what that does is skips the animation of you getting this Jiggy. Which I don't know if he's just playing it safe or doing what's going on here, but find out.
No.
Is that right, Admiral Nelson?
Oh my god. Well,
Oh, we're having a little fanfare? Oh, we killed the... Oh, okay. Alright, we're just gonna exit out and, casually here. So normally you're supposed to death warp at that crab and it'll take you straight to the beginning of this area, this world. But what happened there is, I don't know. We killed the crab, and then we just walked back to the end. And now we have 2 honeycombs here, which is pretty deep. Deep with 2 honeycombs. And killing crabs and farming them?
Ah, dude.
Come on! But yeah, the N64 version of this game is far superior to the Xbox 360 version. You cannot skip the text with holding LR and BZ, whatever it is, combination. You have to sit there through the text in the Xbox 360 Live Arcade version, which Microsoft completely fucked up and screwed this game over, but rolling on forward here into Planker's Cavern. This level is pretty straightforward. We'll see what kind of interesting routing we're going to have here. Let's see if Xelna gets the trick right at the beginning, which I hope he does. No, he does not. He
Of course I don't.
fucking falls down and it goes all the way around. Okay. So right when you enter into Clanker's Cavern, go into Talon Trot, and you can jump right on the side, which I did in my PB, and you could jump right on the side of that, and you don't have to go climb up the ladder and slow roll it, as you've seen here. So continue forward, sparking it up with the rest of Clanker's Cavern here. No drop in the water there. So right away, I think he's going to go down and release Clanker from his chains. We'll see about that. And then you have to collect bubbles from the little bubble boy.
Mr. Bubble.
Little bubble boy.
Yeah, really?
So you can end up potentially drowning here if you don't find the bubble boy. We'll see how that rolls out. Yelp! Yelp! Doodly-doodly-doodly-doodly-dee. He's gonna swim up. So basic routing, he's just gonna go around and try as quickly as possible. You do end up collecting the gold feather upgrade on this level because, and this is the last bottles upgrade that you're gonna need with the Furnace Fun glitch. He's already got the red feather upgrade and the egg upgrade, and this will be the final one.
Wow!
Whoa! Better not be hearing that in the Rusty Bucket Bay.
That level is really good. Really good.
So you just kind of try to do things in fashion here, where you're just going around sort of in a circle here, like from like from the right all the way, like in a clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever kind of way to collect everything here. And you have to go on the whale a couple times, one from the tooth, which we're seeing here, and the one from the front piece, whatever the hell that is.
You gotta go in and out a few times.
You go in the whale, so he's starting with the tooth here. You go right in, and he's gonna maze the hoop bug mid-game, and then he's gonna leave, come back later to get the other
Wrong
jiggies
way.
and nuts. So shout outs to everyone holding it down, rolling deep for the Banjo-Kazooie 100% rolling deep marathon. Better be fucking hyped tomorrow. Bomberman fucking thon.
Bomberman block.
Bomberman block is gonna be blasting off, sparking up. We got 6 Bomberman games back to back to back to back to back to back. Fuckers ready.
Well, I missed the cycle.
So that little tin piece goes out of the whale. So he missed a note, so therefore it in. Decided to go on top and switch the route around a little bit.
Bing, 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 bing.
So you try to get up there without the use of the whale's little fin, but didn't work out there quite so nicely. This route's quite interesting. The red I usually use, but okay. Oh yeah, there's like a little jump that you can do here, and it's pretty precise. Or you can backflip back onto the cylinder that he would, which didn't work at all. And it was actually really disgraceful. But it does save time because you have to go all the way back up there again. I actually use the tail to go back, and I don't go back on here if that fails. I go on the tail and just go from there. But I mean, this works too, I guess.
Yeah, Jinjo.
Oh, you see that, RPG? You see that?
I'm watching. Okay, that was pretty good.
A little bit here.
You made the cycle, okay, just barely, okay.
It's pretty dope.
I'm getting chopped up by the side place, boy! All you gotta do is walk on the side a little bit. What are you doing there, boy?
Gumboka.
3 honeycombs there. Luckily, when you talk to bottles again, you get a little refill. So if you, in a particular way, run on the right side here, and then you kind of come in the middle and grab those jiggies. That was actually really nicely executed. That jiggy. That was a little bit fresh, a little bit fly. Get hit on the.
Not even on the return trip.
That's pretty good.
I'm sure it's harder in the first part.
Yeah, because you got to get the jiggies on the way there, or the notes. So that's the last time he has to go in the whale. Everything else is on the outside. So Clanker's Cavern is pretty short. It should only take about like 10 minutes or so. And by grabbing that jiggy underwater, he doesn't have fanfare. So that's like if he were to grab that, like another Jinjo that was on land for the 5th one, and then collect the jiggy, he would have to have a fanfare there. So it's just perfectly routed out that way. But shout outs to Stephanie blah blah. Stephanie blah blah. For holding the world record at 2 hours and 4 minutes and 4 seconds.
That's pretty fresh.
The problem is it's a segment. He dropped frames, or what he like dropped his stream like a couple times during that run, which is really unfortunate because that time is pretty perfect. 2 hours, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 24:20.
Hello.
So at the very end here, he's going to have all the notes. He's going to grab the final jiggy, and then at the end he's going to grab the final honeycomb piece. And he'll die just around that time, so if routed out correctly, this will work.
Hopefully.
If not, he might die a little early and
Or miss the honeycomb piece in the pipe.
yeah.
Go
We'll
right
see what
next to
happens.
it, and then
It is kind of tricky to get because it's like right in the middle of the little pipe, so hopefully we'll get that cleanly.
Oh yeah.
So he has all 100 notes, all 10. He just used that last week.
That's what I like to hear.
Which this can be a little bit risky because just a little bit. I got it.
is this a speed run? Well, not quite.
Playing Smoke Along with Greenleaf.
Yeah, this is a wannabe speed run.
Pretty clean. So that was a pretty good ending. Like the last part of that Clinker Skyrim was good, but there was a few little hiccups. This must be a slog.
A speed run.
So next up we have Bubble Goop Swamp. Shitty swamp here. There is lovely mini games such as the Turtle Memory Match game and the Crocodile and Mr. Vile mini game included, which will be lots of fun for Xelna.
3 minutes of joy.
Is that the red crocodile guy?
Yeah. It's if you fail that mini game, you have to start from the very beginning of the mini game, and each one has like what 90 seconds or something.
Oh yeah.
So you have to read it like it's a time like it's based on it. You have to sit there for 90 seconds in each mini game.
That's what I like to hear.
So bottom line, he better not be failing the. That's not going to happen or anything like that. Other than that, Bubble Goop Swamp is honestly a pretty. I like it. I like the world. I just don't like the two mini games, the Memory Match and the Frog. Other than that, I think it's a cool level. It goes by pretty smooth, pretty clean, but then you get those mini games that slow down.
Really cool level, really fun, and then you know.
You know, crocodile mini game, yeah.
What the? This camera, man. Did you see that? It's like right when I'm about to jump. Nope, we're gonna fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kaznode and Motsky.
So basically, he's going towards unlocking Feezy Peak, which he just did. And you have to go side by side in this little pipe. He did really good. That's actually really good. Inside the pipe, before he got to the pipe, he got a little piranha playing action, but
That's
he made
feed
it.
the piranha fish, right? Well, we're not getting that one.
It is really tricky inside that pipe to.
Oh, come on.
He got the honeycomb back up, which. So here, normally you would have to get the boots if you didn't have the Furnace Fun moves. You'd have to get the boots here. And shooting these crocodiles from a distance is a roll and deep method that Xelna needs to maybe revitalize here. Bubble Goop Swamp. On it, like it's a. I like it aside from the two mini games. So we'll see. Right away, he's gonna go straight into the bubble shit. water and collect the notes, and then he's going to get this egg. He's got to hit it from several different angles and collect the Jiggy. At the very end of this level, he wants to be at 1 honeycomb because he wants a death warp as the crocodile back to the beginning. So we'll see if he routes that out cleanly. The problem with trying to do that is you might, I don't know, lose the crocodile minigame and lose some health there, or lose the memory match game and lose some health there. I don't know. That might happen. But other than that, you use the gold feathers here on the frog, so shortly after he gets this Jiggy at the end of this little windy passage.
The narrow passage.
Which you do have to be careful not to fall here without collecting the Jiggy and all the nuts. And, collect that little mumbo token as well, ball! Huh?
49 eggs, that's probably more than sufficient.
The eggs actually become tight towards the end because you have to use a lot of eggs. Especially if Xelna's not doing the rolling deep goby clip, which I know he is. I might have to say a few things about that when it comes up, but yeah. No goby clip for Xelna?
Kill those frogs.
Yeah, by just using the gold feather there in vulnerability, it's a one. You'd have to hit him twice with the big card, or rolling him like 3 or 4 times. I don't know. Or like a couple hits with the gold feathers. It's just an immediate kill. It's the fastest way to deal with that. And here you can skip a few huts. We saw the first skip from Xelna. We saw the second skip from Xelna. The huts. And we're probably not going to see the third because that one's fucking impossible.
It turned his light pass on.
Only Sivity Bobo and a few other people In the fourth one, you can also skip.
It's like right at the top, so if you fuck it up,
right at the top, you can shoot an egg towards the red one and not have to go over to where he is, which I can tell him just well. He did shoot across there, but he missed a few times, you know, I saw that, but...
where's the crocodile? Okay, there.
Yeah, so you can skip a couple of those, you can skip the last two, you can honestly skip all the huts towards the top, but he decided to just use the spring for a couple of them, for the marathon purposes. So, then he's gonna roll over here, he's gonna hit this, last crocodile, and then he's gonna head over to the memory match game, which rolls because you have to memorize which turtles to hit in consecutive order, and if you fail, you lose honeycomb.
Oh.
Peace. So hopefully the turtle memory match game was pretty deep. We'll see how that goes. Isn't that right, Admiral Nelson? So far, I mean, pretty okay. I mean, the first few worlds are pretty straightforward, honestly. It's towards the end, which this run gets, so which is why it's kind of stressful in Banjo-Kazooie runs, because the last few worlds, Rusty Bucket Bay and Click Clock Woods and, you know, the Furnace Fun skip and all that, like, towards the end is pretty stressful. If you're on a really good run, if you fuck up some of that, I don't know, that sucks, but... We'll just pump all the eggs into this fucking pink fucking crap now. But here comes the turtle memory match game. So he has to hit the turtles in consecutive order, which they come up, and like the first couple are pretty, like it's only like a few, and then the last one's really fucking bullshit. But
Hello. Ping. Let's bust out the notepad here. Alright. Yellow. Whoops. Purple.
Every incorrect turtle that you hit takes a honeycomb. So if you are, playing on the edge, living on the edge, on a, speed run, I don't know, like you're usually really low health, because you want a death warp at the end of this world, and this can be a problem if you fail the turtle memory match game, because you lose a little bit more health than you expected to lose there.
Yo, what's up, Ethan, the fat host? Thank you, and welcome to this bad gameplay.
So up next, he has to roll over to the crocodile area. So there's one Jiggy he kind of has to hit, like he's got 10 seconds to grab after ground pounding a switch. Usually by using the shadow of Banjo, you can see where he's going to land, so that's what he goes there. And then he's going to turn into a crocodile, a main crocodile. And then he's going to have a little exhibition with Vile, the red crocodile. Followed by the end of this world. So I mean, it's like I honestly don't really mind this world too much. It's just the two mini games that make it kind of bullshit. But it is what it is. Yeah, this Jiggy here he has to grab is.
Fat host from a fat man. Well, you're the one saying it.
Ethan's not even fat. He's like... This drink's a little bit too much and doesn't work out as much as Xelna.
He's not wrestling.
Yeah. So he didn't fall there. If you fall trying to get... Man, it's a minute almost. So now he's turning into a crocodile, and he has to do the minigame with survival. Which, luckily, with Furnace Fun moves unlocked, you do have the speed shoes. He does have the speed shoes that he'll be able to use, running shoes, so that helps quite a bit. I mean, on the older routes, we used to not have the speed shoe, the running shoes, so you would have to do that without it, which made it a bit trickier, especially for the newer players who would lose that mini game without having, like, the shoes really do help. So that helps quite a bit with Furnace Fun moves and makes it a little bit smoother. And after the Vile minigame, he's going to grab the rest of the notes and the last Jiggy that he needs. And he's going to Death Warp from one of the Dragonflies, I believe is what they're called. He's going to Death Warp, and that'll save him a little bit of time there at the end of the episode. See how this crocodile minigame goes. He has to, for the first minigame, collect only red little gooblies, numbers. And then for the second one, he has to collect anything. I mean, it's still only red. There's yellow ones that appear. You can't eat any of those. And then the third one, it switches back and forth between collecting yellow and red and that's the best one to lose on, because then you have to do all three of them.
3 minutes. That's really fun. More than 3 minutes because the text between the two. Yo, that 39. That's my record.
39 for the first round.
So as you can see, there's happy. He's like, grr.
There's a time limit at the bottom left, and the game's not over until it's over. So there's nothing that you can speed this up. You can grab the item, you can grab the eggs and the feathers on the side during this time, and this actually does have a rubber banding effect, where if you have more Bumblies? If you have more yummies than the crocodile, he'll go faster. So if you have less, he'll go slower. So it has a rubber banding effect in that sense. So let's just let Xelna do it. The best thing you can really do is cut him off if you can, and see where he's going. Like make sure that make sure he doesn't get the one he's after, and you get it instead. That really screws him up. You can kind of look at the NPC and stuff. So he's on the final mini game. My boy Kurt Q might actually be able to make it.
Might lose. Please switch. I lost.
What?
I got so unlucky, like.
Oh!
Yeah, and this guy's gonna kill me. Run. Well, we just lost 3 minutes. That's how you lose a run. In case you like this mini game, well, we'll do it another time. There's a mumble token here, but I can't see it.
Yeah, so that's really unfortunate, and it happens. Even with the running shoes. I mean, you like I said, you want to cut him off if possible, and make sure he doesn't get the ones he's going after, and try to reduce the ones that he gets. And you want to, like I said, there's a rubber banding effect where he goes faster if you have more. So if you have like a bunch of more, like I think every one that you collect makes him speed up. I don't know at what point that gets capped off or whatnot, but he continues to just kind of go faster. The first couple mini games are honestly a lot pretty easy. The third one can be troll because like it switches between the Yumblies or Gumblies or fucking Gummy fucking fucks. And the thing is that Zelda's down to one little honeycomb. I'm gonna get a little bit up here if he fucks up here. He doesn't have all the nuts, so you're gonna fuck what's up. And Kurt Q has joined the Discord. Shout out to them. Somebody better. Well, I guess he's not a runner. I like how everybody in the fucking Discord is a runner. Kurt Q is a Rolling Beach icon. Also, Evil Ash has made it too.
Switch.
That was the victory music I heard.
Thank God.
He was out of one honeycomb. He'd have to really maneuver away from the hopper if he lost, because he would have got a hit again. Which he's pretty good at fucking you over and hitting you. Like he's faster than you. So had he died, he didn't have all the notes. He would have had to go retrace his steps. That would have been fun.
Oh yeah.
So at this point, he just needs to make sure he doesn't die before collecting all the notes. And I'll just, I'll just let it be. If the dragonfly kills him, he collects all.
Oh my gosh, it's running away.
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
It's happened to me before where I died before collecting all 100. You do want to be at one honeycomb at this point. You do want to make that death warp happen, but like it's sketchy because it's RNG where the dragonfly is gonna go. So honestly, it wouldn't have been like the worst if he would have grabbed a honeycomb, like an extra honeycomb piece. That was
Yeah,
back
losing
there.
to Croc and die at 99 notes.
Like he's already lost like 3.5 minutes or so. So. Next up, we're going to, I believe, Freeze Easy. Or is it Mad Monster Mission?
Oh, there goes that.
So what he did there was he got on top of the, that was quite a bit ago, but he skipped having to take the spring from right before Gobi's Valley and head down the gold pot to fall down and collect the Jiggy. He just used the spring back there to jump on the finger of Gruntilda's little mannequin or statue, whatever. And he was able to jump up and grab it, put it fall down from there, which saves some backtracking later on. Other than that, he's setting it all up. There's a few things he has to do. World, like open up Gobies, open up Mad Monster Mansion. He's already got Freeze Easy up, but he's got to open up Gobies as well. I think Gobies is next, right?
Yes.
So he's heading into Gobies, and you're not going to be seeing the Gobi clip, unfortunately. But there's a frame like
This is a really hard level because your health management's really tight.
Health management's really tight. With Gobi's clip, it's like basically, I mean, the good thing is it's right at the beginning of Gobi, so if you mess it up, and I don't know, you don't have like a really good time, like you can still go back and do it again. But the Gobi clip doesn't really save all that much. It saves like 4 eggs, or like it saves eggs, and it saves having to go up on top of the Sphinx and shoot into his nose. And it's right along the way of collecting the notes and the number tokens on the outside. So I don't know exactly how much time it saves. It really depends on how good your Gobi clip is, because you can fail it, you know, once or twice, still get it, and still get in there. But we're not going to be seeing that, unfortunately. It's easier on emulator for whatever reason, and it really doesn't make any sense to me, because it's like, well, what changes, what's different between emulator and console to where certain pixels are different. But the Gobi clip, you basically have to get some pretty good camera angles, and then you have to peak barge inside of the Sphinx from the side. After, optionally, you're going to collect the Mumbo token, the notes that you saw him collect a little bit ago, and then you're going to jump into the quicksand and set up a little bit and get it. You know, you have to get a camera angle, and then you get the peak barge and fit inside there. I have it in my PB, and I do it in all my runs. I would have, if me and Xelna were racing right now, I would have gone for Gobi clip. So you would have seen some of that action, but I decided not to race Xelna because commentary would have been better. And I have like 6 games to do tomorrow, so yeah. So he's shooting eggs inside of the nose. Get inside the Sphinx instead.
This camera angle.
On this magic carpet ride, a whole new world. A whole new vagina for me to rip and shred and tear apart. I'm ripping it open and finding my way inside of that hole. La, 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 la.
A little kosher's with eggs. I grab 3 extra ones.
And I don't blame him. Later on in the run, you do need eggs. I'm not entirely sure. I think he's definitely fine on eggs, but you know, doesn't hurt to grab more. Because you do need to shoot 3 eggs into each of the little mini Sphinx outside of the main pyramid here coming up. He didn't, like, he just grabbed a few eggs, and what's the purpose at that point? But, and then Rollin deep. He's using the flight pen to activate all of these rings, which he just did, and then now I think he's gonna go up and hit the target and go inside, and he's gonna have to go back around and use the flight pad again later to get the honeycomb. I don't think he does the D, but he might. Do you do the D? They do the D boost to get to the cactus?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna be seeing that, and I believe the other strat. It's like an older strat, but it's still pretty good. Where he will be in Talon Shot. He's gonna go up the side. He's gonna go up on top of the thing, and he's gonna jump on from a slope to get to the hand to grab and he's gonna grab the Jiggy in that way. So he's rolling deep and the Snake Charmer. And I'm cracking open smarter this fucking Admiral Nelson right now.
None of them went in the pot. Like the first 6. None of them.
He's got to shit eggs into this pot, which I don't know. Like I usually grab the notes before I even attempt that, but he's just shitting. You can run up to these eggs and recollect them if you shit them out. I don't know. I mean, just imagine a bear running, collecting his birds' shit that he's shitting. Whatever. I mean, so you do that, and then you
Just
get on top of this, and then he's got to get all these notes and all this shit. So that going on. So he's got that out of the way. He's got 14 Mumbo tokens, which he's going to need 15 for the Freezies and Heat coming up. And,
I don't remember how to do that. So,
No!
You know what?
Are we not getting Grabba's Jiggy? Yeah. Yeah, we're not optimally grabbing notes here in the exam. We're just kind of grabbing a few here and there. Just a few here and there. So Grabba's Jiggy, what he's supposed to do is he's supposed to talent trot, go up on the top of this hill, and then jump on the hand, which we're seeing none of that. We saw none of that. So he's going for the running shoes.
I don't remember the
optimally
inputs to climb the wall.
He's just going to grab the running shoes and do it the intended way here, is what we're seeing. I don't know why the fuck he grabbed the green shoes, but he did. I'm probably going to refresh here while I take another sip of this Apple Nelson.
Oh, that's not this one.
So, I mean, he attempted to. So, what we saw is Xelna tried to do one of the shots where he goes on top of the slope with a talent trot, and you jump onto the Grabba, and he wasn't able to get that because he hasn't obviously practiced. But what the newer route implies is that you'll actually beak bomb into it with the flight. You'll get the flight, and you'll beak bomb into it on a second route back around, and this route is an older route that Xelna's using, and I actually picked up one of the newer routes, but I definitely didn't do all the optimal strat because this Gobi's Valley to do optimally is really fucking difficult, and only Stibbity Bobo, Stibbity blah blah, Stibbity blah blah.
Yo, I'm
Stibbity blah blah, and I have the world record in the Banjo-Kazooie. Can do that kind of shit, but Stibbity blah blah. I think he's doing the puzzle. Xelna's doing the puzzle right now. I think he gold feathered trick to the mummy.
Not this one. Okay. Yeah, this one. Okay, it's better.
Not remembering where the tile memory tiles are.
Nope, not this one. Oh my god.
So I mean, these tiles are always the same. So if you speedrun this game, you know where the tiles are gonna, you know where the matches. It's like it's not gonna be different anytime, so you know what you're doing. But so I mean, it is what it is. It's right next. Fucking you fucked up Kazooie. You fucked up Kazooie.
What the fuck are we? Are you alright?
He's coughing over there.
No. But in good the good news is we have Kurt Q in the Discord. At this point, it looks like he may or may not be able to attend the Bomberman Generation runs this tomorrow.
I didn't even notice he joined.
He joined. I
Rolling.
he's in, but the thing is, he has work and all this, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Yeah, so what it was an interesting strat that you saw there. Oh, ah!
Is that what this is called?
Okay, so the second try, he got the cactus honeycomb. So he takes a damage boost from the grab a hand, and clearly he's over there grabbing fucking honeycomb from the.
This strat called the wow.
And so here, this is actually really hard to get up this pyramid. I think he still did. So you grab all the notes on the way up the pyramid. You have to go do that because otherwise you have to go to the pyramid again anyway. So you have the running shoes. You run up this pyramid. You grab all the notes, and you get up on top, and you just so happen to make it just in time. Usually, which Xelna actually just did, which is good. Some people, a lot of the newer runners, definitely, I've had issues with it where you don't make it in time. And if you grab this jiggy when you're underwater, it depressure it opens up the door and all the water flows.
So we're raising King Sandy Butt's tomb right now. That's what we're doing.
So he has to hit all these sphinx. He's got to hit 3 eggs in each sphinx's mouth, and then he's got to swim around the inside of the water area there and grab. There's a Jinjo, and there's a bunch of notes. He's got a grip. He goes in the sand, and then there's another little trick in the maze where he's got to go on a slope and then jump off the slope area on top of the maze on the little ridges of the maze, which we are definitely going to be seeing, right, Xelna?
Yes.
Where he's going to jump off the slope on top of the maze area, on top of the border areas, get on that shit, and he's going to go over the maze. He's not going to have to go through the maze or anything like that, right? Yeah.
Something about storm, blah.
He did all him. He didn't even go for the backup. What is this shit, Xelna? What the fuck?
Oh, there's a backup.
Okay, but you don't have to hit the grunny switch because outside, I don't know if you got it or not. You hit the spring jump and you can get right inside the golden sphinx tome thing, and basically you don't have to open up the grunny thing because you can. The hitbox of the jiggy is right out, like it exists outside the sphinx tome, and you can just either flap, flip, flop, flap, flap, flip,
Right
flap,
flap.
right as hell. Right outside of it. And that works just the same as you collect or hitting that running switch, and you can collect the jiggy right outside. So at this point, Xelna is just about done with Gobi's Valley. He's going to collect the final jiggy here. He just did was the tree. And then he's going to go over to Gobi and get the final honeycomb piece, and he's going to collect the other 5 jig, and then he's going to death warp, I believe.
Death Warp Pipe.
To go back to the beginning here, and then that's going to complete Gobi's Valley. And next up we have Mad Monster's Mansion, yeah? Mm-hmm. That is my favorite area, but we'll see if that's what Xelna's about to say when he doesn't do the fucking optimal rounds.
Okay.
Okay.
What to do now?
What did?
As long as you didn't die without getting the fucking...
We're just gonna wait here.
You better not fall off that fucking carpet, Zone. You don't have all 100 notes here. Huh? Yeah, well, quite an exciting end to Gobi's Valley here.
Yo, rolling on Aladdin's carpet.
That was scary, man.
On
was
this
pretty
magic carpet ride, a whole new vagina. Some brand new tits for me to squeeze. My dick just slides right in between those double D's, and I just shoot my nut all over her face. Okay. So this is with the furnace fire. We used to, I think, go to Gobi's Valley after Freeze Easy Peak, which was kind of a hassle, and you'd have to come and learn the furnace fun moves. We could just go to, you know, individually these little. And so now we're gonna get a refill here, not Mad Monster Mansion, which is really nice because Mad Monster Mansions could be rough. And we're gonna have a little adventure here, Jiggy here. She finally okay.
Mhm.
So he opened up that spider web, which is actually pretty important. I didn't see him get the other warp from the cauldron, but you know, maybe he'll get it on the way back. I don't know what's going on here.
We're opening Mad Monster Mansion.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have to hit that other cauldron.
Yes, after.
So, Mad Monsters Mansion is my favorite world. Along with, like, Freeze Easy Peak, Gobi's Valley. And what I really like about Banjo-Kazooie is the worlds are really, like, I honestly, like, don't really have too many complaints with too many, like, besides, like, you know, Bubble Goop Shit Swamp with Bio and all this nonsense. It's a pretty good, like, the game is pretty solid. Whereas, like, Banjo-Tooie just has a bunch of shitty worlds with a bunch of shitty mini shit all over the place. Here, Mad Monsters Mansion is a really cool fucking world. You can memorize the piano at an advanced level. I'm not sure if Xelna will be rolling that deep, but you can memorize.
I'm not gonna memorize the piano, and I'm not gonna memorize the organ either.
Well, the organ. So you can memorize how these keys are pressed, so you don't have to wait for the hand to show you what to do. And you'll see all the advanced players definitely doing that. And other than that, I really like the music to Mad Monster Mansion. I really like the dark side of Mad Monster Mansion. It's pretty legit. It's a lot like, you know, Shadow Temple of Ocarina of Time, which is super dark for a Nintendo game. Just have pretty dark setting there, and so I don't get it. I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, Mad Monster Mansion.
Oh, Mad Monsters, boss!
Yeah, we're going to Mad Monster Mansion. That's
Yeah,
what
Mad Monsters, then Freeze Easy, and Musty what now?
I was like, something's wrong.
Oh,
Something's not right about going that way.
Hey, you're heading to Mad Monsters. So, like I said, Mad Monster Mansion is my favorite. I like everything about the dungeon or the world. you have to spend 20 Mumbo tokens here, and then 15 in Freeze Easy. So I'm not sure where Xelna or what's going on with his Mumbo token. Hopefully he's on point. Because he's going to need 20.
Yeah, I got
Mumbo
20
token.
or more right now.
Okay, so he's going to use 20 to get the pumpkin here, and then he's going to need another next world. So this is where the Mumbo token thing is. And then, like, soon after, you need 25 in Stock Wood. So this is where you really need to be on point with your Mumbo token. So this is looking pretty good so far for Mumbo token.
Food bats, please. Hello?
Come on! That's all I have to do. Okay. So an interesting little routing here. Yeah, so you don't have to kill these wall enemies, little slime bags, little fuck bags, skeleton fuck asses, whatever you want to fucking classify them as. You can just talon trot as close to the wall as possible, and you won't get hit. So usually you don't have to kill them, but you can always kill them if you don't feel confident with mint or whatever it is. So.
Fell off the chair there.
Well, at least you did. At least you got the jiggy. You did that. Because if you hit the wooden floor before collecting that jiggy, the guy wakes up, and then you have to re-enter the area, and you pretty much have to come from the chimney. So basically, if like Xelna were to fuck that, he would have had to go back up top. Or I think is like walking really slowly is okay or something like that. But nobody wants that. So now we're going through he's going through the labyrinth. He doesn't roll. Does he roll deep enough to do the jump? I think he does. He rolls deep with the jump now. So you jump off the honeycomb guy and onto the green pad. He does a little fucking pussy strap at the end of that. But yeah, you did a little pussy strap where you fucking went on the other green pad. You're supposed to jump straight over, you fuck ass. Okay. And usually you're supposed to use fucking gold feathers for these fucking tomes, dude.
I prefer to fight him with my rat-a-tat.
I prefer to rock them.
No, did not need to do that.
But that wastes time, and yeah. So there you go. And then you go on the top of this church area, and you get the jiggy up there, and then or you don't, or you just go for the pumpkin. What's going on? I don't know. I honestly, I'm lost at this point. But optimally, you're trying to collect these notes while on the icicle. You jump off the icicle thing and grab the notes, which don't really see happening here. And then, yeah, this is definitely not an optimal little section here. Isn't that right, Admiral fucking
Wet Nelson.
Like, he's taking damage from the ghost. He's not collecting notes before finishing this. So there is a jump coming up. Well, we might see. I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point. Where he's trying to get to the well from on top of the vine. Like, he'll take a damage boost and then go over. I don't know if that's what we're gonna see.
Well, that was a good effort.
I mean, at least he tried, I guess. That's something. Where you go, you grab the alt keys, and then you go on the okay, it looks good for a second, and then nope, you didn't make it at all. And
Well,
What is?
but normally, what you could do is jump on top of the vine area there, where he tried to kind of jump there, and go straight into the well. From there, which didn't happen, but that's okay. Now, what's going to happen is, if you're really optimal with the swimming here, you can grab the Jiggy and all the notes without going up to breathe for air, but we'll see if that happens. I don't know. At this point.
How about that RPG?
I think he did do it. Okay, he got it. So, you grab the Mumbo token, you grab all the notes and the Jiggy in there, and then you go out without having to come up for air before you do that. That was actually that was really good movement to go to. Grab little eggs on the side there. He's actually got 10 eggs at this point. He's gonna need some more later.
Thanks for reminding.
And he did not get the this strat where you collect the blue Jinjo there. We'll drop the Jiggy right, and then you jump in the water, the green water there. And what will happen there is it'll skip the fanfare, but we have a little fanfare on there. And so now he's getting into the cathedral, where he will enter the cathedral, and then he'll play a little organ there after collecting a few notes. So the gold feathers are used to kill these gold ghosts, or these green ghosts, I mean the ganja ghosts. On the sides, you're gonna use the gold feathers to kill them. That's the only thing that can kill them. And yeah, that's what's going on here. And then he's gonna maybe possibly collect the Jiggy without landing. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but that's what you normally do in a speed run of Banjo-Kazooie. And just jiggling on the foot pedals there for a little bit, just having a little fun. Playing the organ nice and slow. I do believe we are on sub 250. I don't know. I really that vial action was pretty legit.
This is still sub 3 hours pace, but sub 250.
That's pushing it. to the organ playing here. We'll see if Xelna rolls that deep to where he collects the Jiggy without landing in flight, which he may not even go for at all, honestly. But you get on top, you get a honeycomb piece, and you collect the... You hit the Gruntilda switch, and then you try to land on the other side where there's no 2 notes on the bench. I'm try to land on.
Dude, idiot. Fucking.
Okay, so he's not going to attempt the flight on Jiggy, obviously. Well, what you're supposed to do is skip the Jiggy there, grab the notes, and go over to the flight pad, and just so happen to grab the Jiggy without landing, and that'll save time in the fanfare, but, you know, I mean, not everyone can roll that deep, so it's what it is. Another little trick after Mad Monster Mansion and Freeze's Peak is he's going to have to grab that Jiggy that was inside the eye that you just saw, and without landing, and we'll see how that goes later on the run. But as of now, we're just falling down. And so what he did there, you actually saw. He actually rolled pretty deep there for a second. He ground pounded the. At the very top there, he ground pounded, and that reduced, like, he didn't take any damage when he fell all the way to the bottom. That avoids taking any damage. It's like it's like falling invincibility or something like, I don't know what exactly, but he rolled deep with that, and that was pretty fresh. Now he's gonna grab the Jiggy on top of the cathedral here.
Oh yeah.
And then he's going to turn into a pumpkin and finish out the rest of Mad Monster's Mansion before entering Freeze's Peak, which is another hardcore world.
Is there anything up here? I don't think there is.
No. But, you know, you can check all your... So, there you go. You got it.
Well, no washing machine so far.
So there's a RNG chance that actually does kill a lot of really high level speed runs, where if you try to transform with Mumbo, whatever it is, there's a slight chance that you can turn into a washing machine, and there's also a slight chance that he can do absolutely nothing. He'll try to transform, and nothing will happen. It's like, ha 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 ha. That's always fun.
And you can tell if your Mumbo token count doesn't go down. You can tell in advance if you're gonna turn into a washing machine.
And that's just a time loss that you can do nothing about. It's pretty rare. Like, it seems like it doesn't happen too often, but if you're on pace and the game's just not feeling it, just be aware of that. So now we're just getting flushed down the toilet and just fucking... So, yeah. And you finish this out as the pumpkin, you leave as the pumpkin, and then he just collected his last Jiggies, got all the notes, good to go. I believe he grabbed the piece. I forget. I didn't see it though. Sure he did. And so basically, he's got full. Did you grab it?
Yeah.
And at this point, at the very end, so what he's gonna do here, he's gonna go to this little hut here, which he opened up earlier, so that way the pumpkin can come in here. And he's gonna go into this house, this haunted house, this whatever the fuck. Switch back into Banjo with the help of Mumbo, and then he's gonna increase the water height, the tide of the water.
Idiot!
And then he's gonna save and quit, and immediately reset his console. And then at that point, he's gonna go back up. He should have the warp ready to go with the cauldron. Yeah. Get fucked by the green ghost a few more times, well. And then at this point, he is going to head over to Freezy Peak and fire that up. So the good news, like with the old route, before Furnace Fun moves were found by an OG, what we had to do was do 2 trips to Freezy Peak. We had to learn the running shoes and then go over to Gobi's Valley because we needed to there to get up to the pyramid. Or it was the other way around. You had to go to Gobi's Valley and collect the. No. Whoa. You had to collect the big barge from Freezy Peak to go to Gobi's Valley, and use the big bomb, to hit the switch, the target there to get into the snake charmer room. Or you got the running shoes from Gobi's Valley, and then it was a 2 trip to Gobi's. You had to go to Gobi's Valley twice, or you had to go to Freezy Peak twice. Take your pick, basically. Where you could go to Gobi's Valley and get the running shoes, and then go back to Freezy Peak and do that in one run. It's basically up to you there, but. Now with the Furnace Fun moves, we had the moves going into it, so you didn't have to learn those shitty fucking moves. So now you can just go straight to Freezy Peak and do a more run here, whereas the old route actually used to do. So this is Freezy Peak. We'll see how Xelna rolls, how deep he rolls, how fresh he's flying. Also, I did not say hi to Silent Pig Walker quite a while ago. I'm watching through different streams because the delay is not easy. But my good Admiral, talking me through. So, what you saw there with the peasant box, what you can do there is hit the first green dune, and then go out of the site, like go all the way to basically anywhere on the far right or whatever the fuck, off screen, and they won't spawn for whatever reason. So that's just a good safe way to get all of the light bulbs to get into the tree, and that's a pretty chill part of the run, as opposed to normally what you would have to do was hit all 3 green guys every time and time that perfectly. So what Rollin does is, I guess he just jumps over the switch and fucking shits on the fucking on switch. Giant fucking dump on it. I do the shot from, but you can just jump up and shit on it. And then by Big Barging there, you can get the purple Jinjo and see if he does any. No, he doesn't do any strats. He just kind of flies up and around, and goes store 3 times. Oh, blah.
Look at that.
What you can do, you can Beak Bomb in, like, straight over to it, and then you can ground pound with the, you know, big fucking pound, whatever the fuck it's called, and hit it twice. And that's the optimal strat there. What Xelna's doing is what the amateurs do.
Completely unheard of.
And then you got a big bomb over these 3 little switches on the fucking front of the penguin. And the snowman. And then he's gonna go around and he's gonna big bomb all the snowmen.
Favorite noise in the game?
I think he's gonna do. No, he's not gonna do that. So what he's gonna go up, he's gonna big bomb the pipe. He's gonna load that ball. He got it first try, which I've had troubles with before. That fucking suck, and then he hits the fucking thing, and he fucking hits the fucking blowjob, and then he fucking rolls deep. And I take another fucking shot. Yeah. Climbing up the tree, there's a really fucking dumb jump, I'm pretty sure. Jump like off the top of the fucking log and go back up, it's fucking... Safety bubble from the actually. Oh, I got it. He actually got it.
Calm down, Banjo, calm down.
Jumbo, wee! Jumbo, woo! He's killing all the snowmen at this point. Yeah, that's what's up. No, snowmen. It's kind of precise, but it's not too bad. You just have to like be aware of when they're throwing and what time to go. You have to kill all the snowmen, which triggers a Jiggy on top of the snow hat, which later he'll be grabbing. And then he rolls into Mumbo's hut, I believe. Jumbo! Woo!
That's not how you do that.
Jumbo! Woo! And then on top of and inside Mumbo, he's grabbing the fucking Jinjo. And here's usually where I fucking put the washing machine. Time. Yeah, so the sledding game, so what happens here is we're supposed to optimally grab notes and stuff, you know, supposed to grab it, but the problem is it's really tight timing to do that, so we'll see what happens exactly. But if you can time it right, if you do everything right, you can do this sled game as the walrus and get all the jiggies, and it's on the right side of the snowman. Do that at all, but I mean, some people do that. Like I do it, but you try to grab all the notes outside of the right leg of the snowman, and on the way back on the second trip with the running shoes is Banjo. On the left side, you grab all the notes. So that way you don't have to go underneath there or go over there at any point. And he did at least grab the green Genjo, which is definitely, you have to do that. And then he grabbed the, okay, so I mean, a little bit of optimization here from all so that's good. Just a little bit of the optimization.
Hey, Rashka Gaming?
He won the race, which is the most important thing if you are a little bitch ass and don't get all the notes on the right side. And plus, you're supposed to grab, you see where the Mumbo token was back there. There's 4
Oh yeah, you
notes
can't skip this text, you have to...
that around there, you're supposed to grab those 3, like around there, you're supposed to grab the notes there as well. And do that on that race, but that's some steady blah blah. Steady blah blah. Fucking the strats right there, and then you get the on the way back, and he grabs the back in. Oh, he's grabbing the eggs. He's grabbing all the eggs.
Well, so far mine is the Mr. Vile replay. This round.
It's fine.
Well, it's still better than yours.
You gotta even get the nippity nip.
Skip.
No, this is just for a marathon. Still learning Skyward Sword.
Okay, so we've got what, 7 Mumbo Dog in there? He's gonna need 25 by the end of Click Woods. So 8. He's got 8.
Yeah, there's a bunch in Rusty Bucket Bay and the Buckwoods that are on your way.
Yeah, coming up, you got the last 2 worlds left, which is Rusty Bucket Bay and Click Woods. Rusty Bucket Bay should only take like 12 minutes or so, optimally-ish. But Click Woods is like a 20, like even the best. Like I think Stivvy's Click Woods is like 21, 20, I don't know. Because you have to enter the seasons multiple times. But this is the end of Freezeezy Peak. And at the very end of Freezeezy Peak is an interesting little strat here where Xelna's gonna avoid going back to get the walrus, which you'd have to go back and forth for the walrus.
Just making sure
casually. Yeah. You would have to go back and forth. You'd have to get the walrus and go get the honeycomb, the final honeycomb piece. But the strat is that if you do the right thing here and just let it speak for itself. You got it. Okay. I think he's getting it. So he jumps like right to where the entrance there was, and he went right underneath, and he was able to swim underneath where that pathway was, where normally you're supposed to be taking the walrus. He was able to do that, and he even had one more honeycomb than he needed there. You can actually do that with 5 honeycombs, and I'm totally fine with doing it. I've done it usually, but 6 is definitely safe to have 6. And you're able to do that, and that avoids you having to go back first. Now he has to get to the fly pad, and then with the fly pad, he has to not land and grab the Jiggy, and then go up and grab the other Jiggy. So let's see this happen. Okay, we're having a little fanfare action. Yeah, he just, well... Yeah. Okay, he didn't land and grab the pig. That's what you're supposed to do. And go through this hilarious little
Don't need to hit that switch again.
Pretty sure he wanted to grab the Mumbo token on that. There's that, and then he's heading to open up Rusty Bucket Bay.
Yeah.
And we'll fire that up pretty soon, so get hype. That's the second to last world. Click Woods is the last world, and then he's got to do Furnace Fun and Runny. But we're getting to the end of this here, and we'll see how he does in Rusty Bucket Bay. We'll see. Okay. So right away, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him trying to get through the spinners here. Pretty much gonna wait till he does it
What the fuck, dude?
to explain because this is fucking bullshit.
That was horseshit. What the fuck?
Almost so grooving around. Oh!
What the fuck was that, man? Getting a little hot here.
Well, you got the fans on to cool you down.
Okay, so I think we're good. I think. Get the clip yet? So, what happened there? Let me get this cookie here real quick. Okay. So, first off, so what you can do, so with those spinning, rotating,
Plates.
well, the cylinders that he just almost fell off of and fucking fell to his fucking death there. He was somehow able to keep jumping or do I don't know what the fuck happened there. He jumped several times and was able to still get up, and he even got hit by the enemy and almost got knocked back onto it. I don't know, bullshit. And fucking, that's a pretty high death. Like basically, you're able to jump as soon as you jump on it. No matter how fast that thing's moving, you can still jump off. So he's able to jump, you know, right off before fucking himself over. So that worked out. And then what he had to do with the fans spinning, you know, they don't slow down unless you go and slow them down by hitting another switch that he skipped. And what he did there is he damage boosted through the fans. Okay. So he took a damage and then he rolled and jumped through the fan, the first one, and then grabbed the jiggy, you know, and then he damaged it and rolled through the next one. Okay. And then he got over to the other side where he had a timer clicking down. So he was on the timer at that point from hitting the other switch, in which he had to get this clip, which he nailed pretty smoothly. Which that actually went really smoothly for on it though. The clip through the glass wall there that he got. So he got that. He nailed that. And he got through that. And then he was able to go underneath the grab the jiggy and then do everything he's doing now. And so at this point, he should be good as long as he remembers what to do. So you know, we'll see. He's got to collect all the notes and all the, you know, 100 notes, all 10 jiggies and a couple honeycomb pieces. He hit the Gruntilly switch. He's good on that. And so next up, there's another skip. He's going the box. I don't see how that went. He's done with it, but what you can do is you can shoot a bunch of eggs and roll over and see if you get the. He did. He fucking got it. You fucking klepto. To where you can shoot eggs and it'll spawn the jiggy before you actually kill that box, and you grab the jiggy and it's like a quick jiggy there. And so he set that up pretty well and was able to avoid. Basically what you have to do with that boss is that box breaks into a bunch of different crates, and you have to destroy each little crate as it comes about. And it breaks into like 4 different little small divisions, and then it'll keep breaking and breaking and breaking, and it'll spawn off like 2 more each time. And he was able to skip that boss with that setup, with that egg shot, those few egg shots that he did. And so at this point, he's just clearing it up and grabbing the rest of the jiggies and the notes in the fastest way possible. And he's just rolling through Rusty Bucket Bay. This is actually a pretty clean Rusty Bucket Bay for someone who hasn't practiced. Recently. So at this point, there's really not too much that will fuck him over. He should be able to get through Rusty Bucket Bay just fine. It's just, you know, how good is this movement going to be and how clean is this going to be at this point. So we'll see how that goes. Keep an eye out for that. Everything's looking pretty so far. It's really fortunate that he didn't die on the little spinning cylinder earlier.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to rewatch that because that didn't make any sense.
He survived it. That's something. I mean, was it likely that he would have survived? He should have fucking died. But that's okay because we're still rolling. And we're good. The Rollin' Deep Marathon rolls on.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Okay. So he went over that jiggy. He had to hit that switch. That jump was fucking sketch. And there's another sketch jump that comes up. You get to jump over here. That one soon. You have to jump over to the little ledge sketch. Hi! Hi! Because then I went 5 times! Oh, he's just killing the enemies. Or just killing the enemies in the fucking the fucking cookout room. Have a little barbecue in that room. So that's Stibby, you know, everybody calls him Stove or whatever. Stovity Bobo, Stovity Blah, Stovity Blah Blah.
Stovity Blah.
Stovity Blah Blah. That's he does that room really well, but it's only.
Yeah, he's just watching right now and taking notes.
So there he jumped off the little crane, like that was holding up the boat, and was able to kind of talent shot off and off. Now he's grabbing the jiggy on top of this ship. But honestly, like, this isn't bad. Rusty Bucket Bay was just sketchy. It's just a sketchy looking.
This game's fucking big. Oh boy, the lag. Okay. Wrong door.
And he made the jump over to the notes that were on the ledge there. The other kind of sketchy part, because you can fail that. And at this point, it's just wrapping up the rest of Rusty Bucket Bay, which, like I said, was not bad. It was just sketchy, to say the least.
We're gonna rescue this dolphin, but when the anvil is gonna be pulled up, a dolphin's gonna be shredded into pieces.
Shredded. It's a traveling.
But I'm the dolphin.
Traveling little dolphin.
Alright, that damage is fine because I need to death warp anyways.
He used the death warp after grabbing the last honeycomb piece of this world, and it's basically the last thing you do here.
Snorkel dolphin.
Yeah, he definitely needs more damage, honestly. He should be down to like 1 minute. He does have all 100 notes, so if he does death warp accidentally, it's fine, because all he has to do is come back and grab the like the ginger. He better get the last. At that point, it's just done. But if you don't get all the Jinjos or don't get all the honeycomb, you don't get all the notes, or don't get all the, if you like die right before grabbing all the Jinjos, or grab all the notes, but you end up dying before you do have to get all 5 Jinjos. But he just grabbed the last one there, which is reasserting here to his feet. So at this point, it's down to Click Clock Woods and the Furnace Fun skip, which will come up eventually, but it's just Click Clock Woods at this point. Which this has actually gone pretty smooth. A wing it run.
Yeah, if you fall in the water there, it's slower to respawn. Well, that was pretty good.
You're not supposed to do that, no. It's fine, we are done with Rusty Bucket Bay, which is a weight off the shoulder there. Yeah, because you, like, drown. So whatever. No big deal. We are heading over to Click Clock Woods. We're going to grab the rest of the Jiggies outside, besides the final Jiggy that you unlock, Gruntilda switch in Click Clock Woods. So he'll have the 9 Jiggies in the Gruntilda's lair. So basically he's going to have 89 Jiggies after collecting this one here. And we'll just have the last 10 in Click Clock Woods and the final one after Click Clock Woods. Shit, that's 89. So it's just the Click Clock Woods little expedition adventure voucher here. And Click Clock Woods is pretty stressful for people to pick up the game. It's a lot to learn. When I try to learn, it's a
really long level and it's hard everywhere.
There's just so much that you need to memorize and so much you need to because you have
It's
to
like
go
one bad jump and you fall all the way down into your death.
So you have to interchange the seasons, which there's 4 different seasons, and you have to go to spring, fall, winter, summer, and you have to go to fall or the first spring, whatever, twice. And that's how I feel about that. But at this point, that's really all that there's left to worry about, so that's not too bad. So just finish out Click Clock Woods, and there's a interesting skip in Furnace Fun that we'll be seeing, and then the grunny fight, which isn't too bad. So just fire it up at Click Clock Woods. So at this point, it's a good time to give a shout out to everyone holding it down for the Rollin Deep Marathon. Up next, we have Aladdin. We have an 80% Aladdin run firing up. Followed by a pretty intense, and it's going to be a close race of Super Mario RPG, which I fucking hate that game. Got Void, Pidge, Countdown, and Albrecht on deck.
Maybe.
He's not in the lineup, but it's Pidge. Pidge is a girl who rolls deep. Never actually heard of until this marathon, but we'll see. I'm actually kind of interested, but at the same time, I'm probably not gonna watch. So Super Mario RPG to finish it out for tonight. And then tomorrow we have the Bomberman block, so you gotta make sure you hit that.
I'm gonna grab those 4 notes right now because I don't.
I think it's funny because I'm gonna save these notes for last. And then fucking die with 98 notes. So I think just grab those 2. You're only supposed to grab 2 on the left and then 2 on the right going out of that area. But I don't know who the fuck saves me for last.
Alright, there's a lot to remember here, so...
We're just gonna let Xelna focus, so fuck Woods.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
That's the high movement.
Just hit that. Basically, you go straight up to the top. You don't go all the way to the top.
This camera angle sucks.
He unlocked Summer there. Pretty much all you have to do here, but you do have to... You have to unlock the bird here. Which you have to give 5 worms next sun, 10 worms in fall.
I don't know what to do here.
See what you did here. You're supposed to fall off Silver Glass. I'm not seeing. you're just kind of living it up. You're supposed to shit eggs into the thing, right? Yeah, because unless you do the glitch later in the game, which I don't think you're. I didn't. I just shot eggs into the thing here, and then you leave. You're good here for this season.
Okay, there's 3 more notes and then that's it.
The other, I mean, as long as you're good on Mumbo, rounded correctly, which you can always grab more here at the end if you need it. But. So I honestly don't get any of these notes. I grabbed these notes towards the end that you just grabbed, but you pretty much just grabbed them all, so that's fine. But now you go into the next season. You only need 4. You're fucking good. You're golden. 21 Momoto is more than I usually have. I think I don't even get that Momo token just because you're supposed to do a clip there as well, which I don't even do either.
Hello?
Let's grab that G.
I don't think you're supposed to go there.
No!
Hope you're not. Oh, a little detour here.
Yeah, you're supposed to just keep going straight. What is this little dude? What's going on?
Don't ask questions, don't worry about it.
You're falling back. What the You just came from there. Yeah, okay. You know, I'm just confused. Oh, we're falling down. Oh, that's how we're rolling, Zon. That's what we're doing. Fucking running around in circles now. Huh? Okay, alright. Okay, I'll just sit here with my apple and I'll say anything about that one. You're supposed to go there on the way all the way back. Blah. I got DK Ludi's on the commentary.
Yeah, he's commentating.
He got taken off quite a while ago. Oh, DK Ludi's on commentary and you know. You are supposed to do yes, Xelna, now you're cracking the dude. I am pretty
think
sure
you're
you're
supposed to grab that mumbo token on the leaves there, but I already have that. So.
You have more. Mumbo tokens is not your problem. Pretty sure you're supposed to grab that on the way up there, but you know.
You know.
And you are supposed to be okay. You're grabbing this Jiggy. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Whoa!
That was scary there.
It almost fell off. Whoa! Now's the time for that shit. Whoa!
How about that?
You got more? Alright, how about that?
Alright, we're done with summer almost.
There's like the yellow ginger with them.
And one word.
Fall has the most notes, so this is one word. Need to spend more time. Oh! You see, you already pretty much fucked up. Not what I Okay. And now we're just standing around contemplating life.
Contemplating life. Oh,
And that's what I do. Now you're on the Hey, do.
Hiya.
DK rolling back in.
What?
Huh?
DK's girlfriend, huh?
Well, 2cat ass. Is Xelna using the dumb glitch that makes the run effectively New Game Plus?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Call that the furnace fun moves?
Kinda.
Oh, furnace fun moves. You're really annoyed, DK. Come on! What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Okay, DK. Alright, okay. He's almost fucking on the end of the tightrope here. He's gotta collect all 100 notes in Cliff-Clock Woods before you fucking. Whoa!
I muted it for the time being.
You got that nothing, so let me just skip it up. Nice. I'd love to see you not get that note later on.
This part, like the whole like note collection and where the fuck to go here.
Fall is that's the one that took me about a full day to learn. I mean, besides skipping one note that I saw you skip, you're good. I don't know when you plan to go grab that note, but okay.
Just don't worry about it, okay? I got this. Maybe.
He's got it, alright?
Like, what you're doing is fine now. What you're doing is what I would do. Grab the worm and grab the... Yes, that's what I do, yes.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I wish I had that too, but all I got is spark. Maybe later. You just pop in the middle of a SMRPG mix. I know Countdown did the same in Andy's NMG tutorial, and that rolled incredibly deep.
You should get here. Okay. You should go in the knife? Yeah! Okay. Alright.
Oh, Banjo's having some fun.
I can't wait till I get super drunk for fucking NFL Street.
Oh my god, okay.
This is NFL Street, and I'm gonna be hella drunk.
Is that tomorrow or is that the day after?
2 days. Because tomorrow we got the Bomberman block, and the next day you got the fucking Zelda fucking bomb, and then you got an NFL. But tomorrow's gonna be the most stressful day for me because I honestly haven't even practiced some of these games. Kirk Q might even make an appearance. Fuck's sake.
Well, why don't you have them run instead of you? Cause you know, your bus stop got you.
No, I've got the... So you can fuck off.
You can just drunkenly sit there and commentate.
Commentate for... So this is RPG, I'm gonna be commentating for Kirk Q. He's in here. He has work though, so I doubt it. But I told him that like I am in control of him. I can fucking.
Yep.
I said if he really like can't make it, I can reach out to him because it would be so. It means so much to have Turkey.
Yeah, it would be so.
And he is in the Discord, so he is aware. You did skip one note. I'm gonna see if you get that note. I'm gonna see if you get that one.
I did not miss that note.
You missed one note
In fall?
In fall, and I remember that one. I saw you just walk right past the note. And I'm not gonna. We'll see. Short here.
Yeah, you're waiting for the fun.
I'm waiting for you to get through winter and then be like, well, I'm supposed to have 100 notes. Why do I have 90 notes?
Well, at least we know it's in fall. Yeah, I don't know. What are you doing?
Yeah, you get the worm nonsense out of the way. You got that out of the way. I mean, if you grab the note on the way back, I'll be like, yeah, you got it, but no. So then, we'll see what happens with this little mystery note. Yep, you're doing basically what I do. These are the strats that I use to get on the flower on the end of flower.
There's like 16 or 18 notes in winter.
What's it? What is it, Zelda? What is it?
Yeah, I got all the fucking notes. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh!
Can you do that again for the audience?
Oh!
Okay, good enough.
Oh! Okay, you might be on.
Confident in my gameplay RPG.
Confident in my blog.
I'll just get in here. Bidding on here a little bit.
Oh, so we're gonna have a little party underwater, trying to get the honeycomb.
Yeah, winter, you can get fucked pretty hard.
You do. So you have all the Mumbo tokens. That is correct. You have 6 Jiggies there. I think I saw. 16. Here he goes. Here we are. We're in winter. Here we go. Whoa! Whoa!
Breaking out the jackets.
I don't know if this is right. This does not look right. Do it up. Do it the Xelna way. I usually go straight for the,
Uh-oh, shit. Okay, that was clutch.
That
That jump was,
This is basically, if you can get through Quick Lock Woods, I do feel confident. Until you have 100 notes. Jumbo! Whee! Like, little bit over 250 just enough to tick off people who thought you were going to be underestimated. But it's all because of the vials of fuck.
yeah.
That's where you lost all your time.
Now, here there's...
Alright.
A little slippery here, I need to pause and look at my notes. So.
You have 9. I know where the other. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I know where the other 4 are. They're in ice.
Whatever, dude.
The other 4 notes are in ice.
Dude, this guy.
Can you imagine playing Banjo-Kazooie? Could you honestly imagine?
I think I missed something. I missed the.
The other honeycomb is in ice. You gotta swim under the water. You gotta risk it from this one. The 4 notes are right there in front. You got them. You got all 100 notes.
Bam.
All you need is what the honeycomb is in ice, right?
I need the bird. Beautiful.
Yeah, you fucking skip it. You should have grabbed it while you're there. And you knew you weren't gonna be able to fly and grab it without.
And I won't have enough notes for the skip. Yeah, this winter is pretty shitty.
But at least you have all 100 notes.
It's a heavy blizzard.
And your pace is barely sub 3. You went all the way back up to the nest just to grab it? Like,
Don't
what the
ask
hell?
any questions.
Don't ask questions, boss. Like, why didn't you just grab it?
I know what I'm doing, RPG, alright?
I know what I'm doing. I'm just backtracking a little bit. It's okay.
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind. That was weird.
You got the biggie all the way on top yet? Yeah, no. You didn't even go out there yet. What the f? Xelna, come on. Get the.
Well, I guess, we're not doing the clip. Ow. One more try?
Oh, we can't get the clip. Whoa. Jumbo. Yes, you eventually got the clip, I guess. You get the clip back out though. Are you going for that clip underneath the ice water? You got it.
Okay, 100 notes? That's what I want to see.
You had that. I knew you had that. You got one jiggy, which is obviously the one you have to take the fucking D for. Fucking. Well, that's it. So all you have to do is fucking B, get the last jiggy with the B, and then go outside the fucking clip, like get the last fucking jiggy, and then go to furnace. Fuck your ass, because it's gonna fuck your ass. I like how it's just one fucking Jiggy that you use fucking
I'm pretty fat B.
But at this point, it's just finished the game. Finish the Admiral Nelson. How deep is this run rolling? Not as deep as the shit I just took. Whoa. I'm glad Countdown's ready for this little SMRPG party. Yeah, so for Furnace Fun, he's going to intentionally fail a question on a death square, and he's going to be standing just in the right position to where it'll knock him back on the board, and he won't die, and he'll be able to, at that point, skip all the rest of the tiles, and he will be getting it first try. There's no question about that.
Oh, that's not 4.
And then once he's done with that, he'll be squaring up with Brunhilde, and then Joe D'Amelio will be popping in his Aladdin cart with Zardian. And we'll be sparking up this Aladdin and then finishing out with some Super Mario RPG tonight. Yeah.
Alright, I need to get this one. Alright, this is Gobi's Valley, it's pretty easy. Joker card. Fish question. Look at my build, muscles taut. What's my most enjoyable skill? I don't know.
That's a different answer every time.
Look at my screen. Do you know where you've been?
Whoa! Loogie flicking, and that was incorrect, so.
Loogie flick.
Loogie flicking.
I think I'll do that one just to like, keep my
I
2
know
cards.
ice cream. Crocodiles
Oh, this
and
one, yeah.
cream.
I don't care wasting time on this minigame. Just want to skip grunty questions and not be stuck. Oh, you know what?
I feel when Kurt Key might actually be in the call tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is Kurt Key and come on, dude. I have drank half the bottle tonight. Which way am I going, ball?
Please, no grunty question.
No death action.
Wider pancakes. Gobi's Valley. Have a good lunch countdown. Okay, so here I get this is gold feathers. I don't need that. Need red feathers and eggs and probably double health as well, because
yeah, that would do it up there. Yeah, it's superhero piece there, isn't it? You can thank Mr. fucking Vile for fucking you all over for this one. Honestly, pretty good display here. Had he not died to Vile or lost the minigame, it would have been close to 50-50. So that's pretty good given the short notice. So Rollin in the running. This is the final boss fight. Joe Amelia better have allowed you to play better. And I may be too intoxicated. Practice for tomorrow.
Bitch. This part right here sucks. What? That was not too bad. Get ready on time when I shoot the last leg. Well, I don't know what the time is, but that was a pretty good run for Rust.
256.19.
Okay, yeah, that's good. These credits take forever, so if you want to go straight to the next game.
It honestly doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm just finishing up the story. It's really up to you. If you feel like putting your screen down, then it doesn't matter.
I can skip the credits.
I know. Countdown like the thing or two, so do whatever you want. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Alrighty, that was Banjo-Kazooie Rollin by Xelna. Up next, we got Disney's Aladdin for the Super Nintendo by myself, Joe D'Amelio. And we'll get that set up here.